Hi everyone, welcome to our first video lecture. This is chapter 1. We're going to introduce you to the foundations of biology and science in general. We'll have 2 lecture videos for this chapter. The first is going to look at the themes and concepts of biology, and in the second we'll look at the process of science. But let's just take a moment to consider the scope of life on our planet, because that's what we're going to be talking about this semester, right? So the earliest forms of life, something probably like bacteria, prokaryotes or archaea, have existed on our planet for billions of years at this point, and in some of the harshest environments imaginable. And we're going to look at how that was possible, that they lived in such places. And then to put that into perspective, so billions of years, right? But in the last 200 million years, we've seen the rise of animals, plants, things that you're more familiar with and think of when you think of life. If you end up taking biology 1020, they'll go into a lot more depth about the different groups of organisms and their evolution and the order of their evolution. But I just want you to think about this for a second. Animals have existed on our planet for hundreds of millions of years longer than plants. Now, not animals that you maybe think of today, but animals like jellyfish and even fish in general, all evolved before land plants, before trees, which is kind of wild. And another one that always surprises people is the fact that when dinosaurs were the predominant species on our planet, there weren't flowering plants. Those evolved towards the end of the dinosaur eras. So just interesting to think about all the different things that we're going to get to encounter this semester. There's just so much to explore. Like I said, we're only going to get through the first half of it, right? Hopefully you'll enjoy it enough that you decide you want to see the other half too. So before we can really dig into how all of this works, we need to set some foundation. We need the basics of how we determine what is life and how, as scientists, we can study it. So before we jump into the first lecture, be sure you've got your reading guide and activity handout. You can find that in the content section here on Georgia View. You can work on filling that out while you watch the video lecture of me, or you can read your textbook first, answering those questions, filling it in, and then do the video lecture. It doesn't really matter. Some people like to do it, video first, reading second. You can read first, do the video second. Find the thing that works best for you. We're going to cover a lot of information, so, like I said, find the thing that works for you. There's a discussion board where you can go share what that is later in the semester, and we'll jump into it. And of course, if you have questions or you're not sure what to do, please email me or post on one of the discussion boards. All right. I will see you shortly in our first video lecture on the themes and concepts of biology.